Hello, my name is Ben Victorica. I'm the Director of Sales for Notable Solutions, and today's recording is on Quick Capture Pro. Quick Capture Pro is an AutoStore product that helps customers capture and index documents very easily. They're able to scan things in or open them from a queue, index them, submit them through their workflow, and just really makes it easy for them to process documents. So here you see that I've created a workflow using auto capture for invoices. I've scanned in 5 different invoices, and I'm able to group them, or I'm able to separate them into individual invoices. So one big scan, and then I can group them. Just by right-clicking, it groups each document. So in this case, I'm just going to do one-page invoices. So I've now separated them into 5 individual documents. And I have the metadata I want to capture: vendor, invoice number, invoice date, and amount. What's really cool is that AutoStore will do an instant OCR of the document, so you can just hover and click over the information. See, it prompts me for vendor, and then invoice number, and then invoice date, and then I scroll down here and I have the amount. Just in simple clicks, I've captured all that metadata here on the left hand side. Now I submit that document, and it instantly advances me to the next document. So now I have to find the vendor, GE, the invoice number, the invoice date, the invoice amount. I submit that document. It advances me to the next invoice. So the next one here is Granger, invoice number, invoice date, invoice amount. And here, if I needed to overwrite anything, I could, or I can visually inspect. Now I'm not having to hand key and have keystroke errors. Everything is happening, by clicking on it with the mouse. Let's submit this document. It's advancing me to the next one here. The vendor is Holt. The invoice number, the invoice date, and then the amount. Scroll down to the bottom, hit the amount, submit that one. Now we're on our last invoice. Let's see what it is. Signet. So I can, if I use the left click on the mouse here, I'm able to highlight the whole word. Now it asks me for invoice number, invoice date, and the amount. I'll submit this last one. And I'm done with the processing. So what I've done here is I've set up a workflow in AutoStore where I'm capturing using auto capture. That's what drives Quick Capture Pro. I'm OCRing all of the documents. I am sending the documents to a folder structure based off of the year and date that I'm scanning and indexing them and everything. I'm sending an accountant an email with a link to the file, letting them know that there's an invoice to be processed, just for a notification. And then I'm writing all the information into a database. So let's go look at our documents. Here we have our documents in the month of September that I just indexed. They're all really organized with metadata used in the Word. Invoice number for Granger and the amount of $80, invoice number for Signet, etc., etc. And then, I mentioned that I wrote all that information into a database, so I just used Excel for that. And here's all our information: process date, vendor, invoice number, invoice date, and amount. So I could total that in Excel and see how much is due for payment. I have to process all these invoices totaling $32,281.34. Hope you enjoyed the video. Call me for any questions. Thank you.